Hi, this is Mitch Gussie with the New View team at Silvercreek Realty in Boise, Idaho. I'm going to be answering some questions that are commonly asked about the surrounding area in Boise County, extending from Wilderness Ranch, High Corral, all the way up to Idaho City. Wilderness Ranch is going to be about 30 minutes from Boise. High Corral is about 40, and then making it all the way to Idaho City is about 45 to 50 minutes. Grocery stores are going to be about 35 minutes away, located at the corner of Highway 21 and Gowan Road. The other stores along the way are going to be the Hilltop Restaurant, where you can pick up a gallon of milk or some bread, and then they also have a couple of grocery stores in Idaho City itself. The nearest hospital is going to be St. Luke's downtown, which is about 40 minutes away from Wilderness Ranch, about 60 minutes from High Corral, and then probably about an hour 15 from Idaho City itself. We always recommend that if you do have any kind of health problems, that you look into the Life Flight service that they offer here in the Valley. You can get a year of coverage for 2 people for $65. You can get a 2-year coverage for $120, or you can do a lifetime for $1,100. So they have a lot of packages that can fit most anyone's budget, but it really does provide comfort and peace of mind that if something serious was to happen in this remote area, that you'd be able to find the medical attention and get down to that hospital within about 10-15 minutes once the helicopter is dispatched, and then 10 minutes from there. So we could take that down to about 25 minutes to get serious help. What you're going to find up there is that most of the properties are going to require a septic system. And one of the biggest questions is obviously, how much is that going to cost? So your standard septic field is going to be approximately $8,000 to $12,000, depending on the depth of the leach field, the length of it. Where you actually begin to see some pretty significant costs come into play is when you start looking at your 2-stage systems or an above ground system. When you look at those types of systems, they're a little bit more complicated, come with a little bit more equipment. So on those systems, you'd be looking at approximately $16,000 to $25,000 to have those installed. But it really comes down to what happens with the leach field. It is part of the due diligence process in purchasing a piece of land or installing a septic on a home, that you have time to be able to research these and make sure that they fit into your financial parameters. Sometimes when you buy a property in the hills, you're going to have to add additional power poles to be able to draw power to the lot. So it's always a consideration of where you're going to have your build site and where the nearest connection to the power will be. Generally speaking, when you're looking at adding power, the largest cost is going to come in the addition of the power poles. So if Idaho Power does have to come out, expect approximately a range of anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 for the average installation of a power pole per pole. And then if they have to do any kind of uphill management or reduction in trees to get the power through, that can run anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000 per pole. There are plenty of recreational opportunities in the Boise County area to satisfy all, including horseback riding, dirt bike riding, ATV trails, hunting, fishing, camping. So pretty much something for everybody. The Boise County area is located in section number 39 for the Idaho Fish and Game. This area boasts a wide diversity of wildlife and habitats for the animals to enjoy. The region encompasses rivers, canyons, sagebrush deserts, high mountain lakes, and mountainous forests that provide a wide array of animals. The link below will provide you a little bit more information about the types of animals available in area number 39 and the other recreational opportunities that are available. Well, Highway 21 leading up to the communities, including Idaho City, is a religiously maintained scenic byway in Idaho. That meaning that anytime there's any snow or ice accumulation, the county gets out there immediately and addresses that. Just makes it easy for people to enjoy a nice drive without worrying about those kind of things. Obviously, the most difficult time of the year is going to be in the winter time, and proper preparations make this a little bit easier to deal with. You will have some standing snow and some ice on the roads as you get off of Highway 21. So it's always recommended that you have a good 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive vehicle that will also have good snow tires, maybe Bridgestone Blizzak or something similar. And then just a set of snow chains in case you were to ever find someone stranded, or maybe you slide off the road and need just a little bit more traction than your winter tires can provide. Always nice to have those on hand so nobody's stranded or stuck for any length of time. But as with any winter driving, best advice, just nice and slow, take it easy, and enjoy the drive down. Boise, Idaho sits at 2,700 feet above sea level. Idaho City is going to be at 3,900 feet above sea level. And the community's Wilderness Ranch and Osprey subdivisions are going to be at 4,000 feet above sea level. Typical snowfall in that area is 75 inches per year, with standing snow of anywhere from 36 inches to 48 inches, depending on the season. If you're looking for a property up in Boise County, one of the recommendations that we make is that you will have a four-wheel drive dedicated for your winter drives up there. Though the communities do plow the roadways throughout the communities, they will only plow up to your driveway, making the driveway clearing of snow your responsibility. All jobs are as easy as the tools you have. If you have a four-wheel drive that you can add a plow to, it makes clearing your driveway a lot easier. Some of other things that people choose to do in that area will be to attach a plow to an ATV to be able to make clearing of the driveway easy. But essentially what you're looking at is that constant daily drive that you're going to be making. You want the four-wheel drive to give you that assurance that you're going to have the proper traction when you need it, so that that drive isn't going to cause you any stress. So the CC&Rs in most of these communities are designed simply to protect property value. You'll find occasionally in areas that don't have CC&Rs, you'll find large collectors, so to speak, and it makes the drive in the area just a little less appealing. So the CC&Rs are designed to protect your investment and ensure that doesn't happen and have your property value fall at all because someone moved in. They do have restrictions against any type of commercial ventures. One issue that was exposed in Boise County was a gentleman who had too many horses on one property, caused some problems, and the area took action to not have that happen again. But basically the CC&Rs are not very strict at all. They just don't want you building a pink house or a purple barn, things like that. Again, unsightly things in the area. As part of the buying process, we're going to be able to take some time to look over the CC&Rs specific to the community that you choose, should they have them, and assess whether or not they're going to impact your lifestyle or be compatible with your lifestyle, and make sure that it's something that will work for you in the future.